Hello Capricorn, thank you for stopping by my channel. This is Sugar Moon Tarot, and today we're going to do an update to see what's going on with your person. And also thank you to everyone who is supporting my new channel. So many new subscribers and wonderful comments. I really do appreciate your kindness. Okay, let's see what's going on with your person. Give me Capricorn's person's overall energy towards them. Their overall energy towards Capricorn. This one fell and this one flipped. Okay, it says delight. It says count your blessings and enjoy life. Take pleasure in simple things. Always expect the best. So your person seems to be in a very blissful state when it comes to you. Let's get one more energy card. What's going on with this person? And we have the Empress, the thinking woman, okay? So your person is in deep thought about you. They're definitely sitting around dreaming about you. They're delighting in their thoughts. They're having daydreams. You're really on their mind, okay? So let's see what these thoughts are about. What's this person, what is in their thought space about Capricorn? What is this person thinking about Capricorn in their thoughts? Okay, we got quite a few to come out here. So let me see here. Let me flip them all around and see what we got. Okay, I feel like that maybe you've been waiting for a while for your person to stand in and step up for you, and you may have been feeling left out, and you may have been waiting on them to make decisions. Okay, so I feel like that your person has been balancing, being busy, trying to get themselves together, trying to get themselves balanced. And that's kind of the overall of what I feel. But we also have the Lovers here. So I think that your person has you, you're really on their mind. They're seeing, I think they're trying to make decisions on what to do with this relationship. That's what I see. Let me see on this balance card. I want to get a message on that. Tell me about this Two of Coins here. Okay, we got Knight of Cups. So your person is trying to balance out their love. And I'm going to get one more. And the Hermit. Okay. I think your person this is kind of what I was feeling, and this just confirms it for me. I think your person is going back and forth about whether they need to come in or not. I do believe that your person is being quiet, being silent, going within. They may be withholding any romantic advancements towards you at this point. I think you're waiting on them. I think you're feeling left out at this point. I feel like your person is trying to make decisions. Now, this could be decisions between two people. Sometimes the Lovers can be seen as maybe a decision between two people next to the Two of Wands. If you know for sure that there is someone else in your person's life, that could be what it is, what's going on. They're trying to make a decision between you and someone else, and they're in deep thought and they're contemplating. But their overall energy for you is this delightful energy. You make them happy. You bring them overall joy into their life and peace. I think they feel very peaceful and very calming when it comes to you. If you don't know for sure that there's another person in their life, then I just feel like they're sitting down contemplating things about the relationship or just about their life in general. And they're withholding romance. I don't think they're coming forward and making romantic gestures for you. I feel like that they've just been really in a state of maybe just a little bit frozen, being silent, being within, being withheld. Even if you're together, you may notice that they have drifted off. And I want to get something on this Hermit. I want to know what this Hermit is thinking so much about. Tell me about this Hermit. What is this going on with this Hermit right here? Okay, we have the Judgment card. Your person is really sitting down thinking about their life. I think, I feel like your person is going through a lot of heavy soul searching, maybe. And they're just making decisions about their life. And this, when this decision next to this Lovers here, like I said, it could be between two people. If that does resonate with you and that does make sense to you, that could be what it is. But if not, I think your person is just reviewing their romantic relationships in general. It's kind of, I feel like they're just sitting and they're looking back at their romantic relationships all of the way through. And I don't think that they're having romantic feelings towards people in their past. I just think that they're reviewing the relationship. Like, how come everything always goes wrong for them? They're feeling like. What is it that they keep doing? What's the common denominator? If they have been, we have the Knight of Wands here. So they may have been a person that has been flighty and that has been in and out. And they may have been just this Knight of Wands can just be, well, like I just said, just kind of in and out. They take their passion to a lot of different places, and I feel like they're not doing that right now. I don't feel like that they are out playing the field, that they're not out running around. Now, there could be somebody else in competition, I guess, so to speak, with you. Maybe. But if not, I just feel like that they're trying to figure out why they keep acting like this, that it's kind of time to grow up, it's time to mature. And I feel like overall they're withholding their romantic advancements towards anyone, you included. And there may be a person or two that really stands out in their mind as someone that maybe they'd like to move forward with. But in general, I feel like that they're just withholding everything from everybody because they're just wanting to review their life when it comes to the romantic relationships. So I think your person is just in this place of contemplation. They're reviewing judgment. They're reviewing, this is karma review. Maybe past karma is coming up to haunt them a little bit. And I just think they're just kind of taking a break on a leave of absence from all romantic relationships at this point. So there's kind of two stories. It's either, and you're going to have to decide what fits for you. One story is they're trying to choose between you and someone else. But I definitely think you would know that. So if you're not real sure that they're choosing between you and someone else, then the other situation is you're the one on their mind the most, but they're not doing anything. They're going within, and they're withholding their romance from everybody. And if they've been a player, I think they've stopped that. It's in their mind space. They want to quit that. Okay. We have the Magician here. So the Magician is going to come in and going to teach them what they need to do to start being legit. I feel like they're wanting to level up. That's kind of the energy that I get off of this. They may not feel on your level. They may feel like you're, when they think about you, they see you as being somebody very beautiful, have it together. They think that your world is very inviting, and they do want to be a part of it. There's something very intriguing about you to them, and they want to be a part of it. And maybe they know that they're going to have to get it together, and they're going to have to come in and be real with you. And I think that you've made that very plain. And so they're reviewing what it is about them that needs to change. I feel transformation over this, or the beginnings of transformation. They're just sitting down figuring out yet at this point what they need to do. Okay, and we have the Ace of Coins here. So they know that at some point they're going to have to make a romantic gesture when they come out of this hermit mode, they're going to want to make a romantic gesture. I don't know at this point that they know when they're going to come out of this. I just feel somebody just stuck, kind of stuck and frozen and trying to go within and fix themselves and figure out what's wrong with themselves. I see somebody really focusing much more on themselves than they are outwardly. However, when I did ask about you specifically, the delight card came out. So for me, delight is just you're a blessing to them. You may have really triggered them into wanting to be better. They see you as being very beautiful, very calming, very sweet, very compassionate. They really do see you in a really lovely light. I don't feel any anger off of this. I don't feel like anyone's mad. I just feel like somebody, your person, is really up in their thoughts about their own behavior, focusing on themselves. That's what I see them most here. Okay, let's see how they feel about you in their heart of hearts. Okay, well, we have the Ace of Cups. So that's definitely a beautiful romantic energy. And then we also have the Eight of Wands next to it. I'm sorry, the Eight of Coins next to it. So this is the wanting to work on it. They're wanting to work on this love in their heart space. They have a lot of passion and maybe considering new beginnings with you. I feel like their heart space is a little bit more on fire than their head. In their head place, they're really contemplating. Everything over their head is going within, trying to fix something about themselves. And I don't think overly focused on anyone. In their heart space, though, there's a lot of love here, and they're trying to work on it. And see, that's what they're doing right now in their head. They're working on all of this. And you really may be the real reason for them that they're wanting to fix something. Maybe something happened in your relationship, and you may have just told them, look, if you want me, you've got to get it together. And if that's the case, that's what they're doing. They're really trying to get themselves together. We have a Three of Swords, so there's a very bad heartbreak in their heart space right now. There's some pain that they're needing to heal, either concerning you or concerning some things from their past. Now, somebody else could have really broken their heart. They could have had some kind of big loss in their life, or this just could be them seeing their own pain because they're in their hermit mode and they're going through the karmic review. So they're really seeing themselves in the mirror a little bit, and that could be breaking their own heart. But there's a lot of heartbreak in them in their heart space right now. And we also have the Eight of Swords. So they're withholding. They're withholding their emotions. They're withholding their thoughts from you. I think they're deep in thought within themselves, but you don't know that, and they're not telling you that. And they're withholding any emotions right now. I think that I get the feeling that maybe when they do go into their emotional space, it's a lot of pain for them. And so they may not go into their emotions too much at this point. I think they're just still thinking about how to fix everything. I think they're really working on this emotional space right here. But I'm going to look right here and see what's got them tied up. Tell me about this Eight of Swords. It flipped out. Oh, it flipped over here. Okay. We have Magician. Okay, so that's the Magician twice. The Magician has come in their head space and now again in their heart space. So they're feeling inadequate. They're feeling like they don't have what it takes. They're feeling like maybe it's just easier to go back to their old lifestyle and be in and out and be a player and all of that. That's what they're feeling sometimes. And that's what this Three of Swords, they're getting down about themselves. But the Magician is here twice. So that's a really strong energy that Spirit is coming in and teaching them that they do have what it takes to get through this. and to make decisions and make really wise decisions for themselves, and to decide how they want their love life to look and how they want it to be going in the future. I think they're really trying to contemplate how their love life is going to unfold before them. I feel over your person, they definitely love you. Okay, so we have the Ace of Cups here. There's a lot of love between you. They see you, they see your beauty. You make them very happy. You make them want to change, and you really may be the reason why they're going through all of this review. But I feel like that your person has stepped back. You may have stepped away because of some behavior this Knight of Wands was doing. You may have just said, forget it, or taken a step back, or something along that line. But your person, it has triggered them. Whatever happened in your relationship, it has triggered them to go within. So I feel over all of this, their energy is internal. It's like everything is just going back within. I don't feel a lot of energy coming out from them. Everything is just being put back in, which is really good. A person definitely needs to do that and have self-review, to have self-awareness, and to change things. A person can't change what they can't see. A person can't change what they're not willing to admit. So I feel like your person is in this place of review and change and transformation. And I do believe it's because a lot of it is because of their love for you, and you may have triggered all of this in them. So they're trying to find themselves again. They're trying to fix themselves. They're really going within. They're withholding any romantic gestures, I think. So as far as any kind of emotional attachment, I'm not saying they're not talking to you or talking to someone else, but I just don't feel much emotional attachment to anyone at this point. And I do believe if they're making a choice between two people, it's really breaking their heart, because there's something that they're having a hard time deciding. It's like that they want two things at the same time, if that makes sense to you. Like I said, and if it's not two people, then it's just them doing a self-review, trying to figure out what they want to do going forward in their future. Okay, let's see if they might have any actions towards you. What's this person's possible actions towards you in the next week or so? Okay, well, they're going to be given some clarity. So whatever it is that they're really contemplating and in their head about and trying to decide, there's going to be clarity that's going to be brought in. We have the Five of Wands, so I think they've been very conflicted within their head trying to make a decision about something. Either, like I said, between two people, or if that is not your scenario, then the other thing is they're just conflicted inside about how to step into being a more mature person. It's like they're transitioning from a boy to a man. It's kind of how I feel right now. They just don't really know what they're supposed to do. They're just kind of starting to shed the boyish behavior and wanting to step into a more mature person, but they don't really know what that's supposed to look like at this point. We also have Temperance. So they are receiving a higher source is coming in and giving them peace and giving them clarity. So they've got clarity, they've got peace, they've got balance coming in. This conflict is going to go away. They're going to have clarity and make a decision. So I do feel a decision coming in. I definitely felt two totally separate scenarios off of this. And maybe you resonated with one of these. But I definitely felt two different things. Like I felt like I'm talking to two totally different collectives right now. So, like I said, one collective is your person trying to make a choice between two people. But I do believe you know that. So if you don't know that, then that's not your scenario. The other scenario is your person is transitioning from a boy to a man and everything is just within. And I think you triggered that transition. And it could be both. It could be both scenarios for some people. But that's really what I believe it is. I don't think you're going to hear from your person at this point. They're going to stay within for a little while longer. They need to figure things out. Your person is just really deep in hermit mode. They're very deep in this hermit mode right now. So it's a little disheartening, Capricorn. I know it is, but they love you and they're working on it. That's all I can tell you. That's what the energy is. Okay, let's see if they have anything to say. What does this person want to say to Capricorn? Can they give a message? Okay, it says, I remember every detail of that day. So you must know what day they're talking about. Maybe it was the day they first met you. Maybe it was the day your first date. I'm not sure. I wonder if you are happy without me. So they're definitely in a lot of thought about you. And it says, I want to be more than just friends. Okay. So there's some contemplation going on. I just feel everything is internal. That's about the best I can describe it. Instead of the energy coming out from the person, all of the energy is circling around and going back within themselves. It's kind of like they're withholding much information from me at this point, other than they're telling me they're not doing much. They're trying to make decisions. They're sitting around. They're internalizing everything. They're trying to transition into a better person, but they do love you. They do think about you. You do bring them happiness. They do miss you. They do think about you at times, and they want to know if you want to be more than friends. Okay, so that's about the best I can get out of that. It's this was kind of a strange reading because I feel like somebody just truly, it's like they're hiding. I feel like your person is hiding, even hiding from me. Their energy is so internalized, they're not even really putting their energy out much. I feel like I'm kind of having to pull teeth a little bit to get any information from your person. That may make sense to you. So this is just for the next few days, week. So I think you're just going to have to, your person does not want to be bothered. I don't feel like it. If this scenarios don't make sense to you, this is not your reading. Okay. This is somebody who is going within and internalizing and in deep thought and trying to transition either from one person to another person or from being a boy to being a man. This is something about transitioning in the world of romance. They're trying to figure things out and they don't really want to be bothered. They're silent. They're internalizing themselves. You probably feel like they're hiding from you, but they are thinking about you. Okay, you're definitely on their mind, and they do love you. So, anyway, Capricorn, I don't know. I hope this made sense to you. That this is what I've got. So, thank you for stopping by, and I will see you next time.